from the cafeteria, and a couple years ago I attended the New York School Nutrition Association conference where I met Jason Whipple from Frontier School. Jason happened to be telling me about his food truck and how they use it for instruction, concession, and fundraising, and how it's been such a wonderful program for them. So I brought this idea to the superintendent, and we went up to see Frontier's food truck at their school, and then Jason also came down here and gave us a demonstration. And that is just about how the whole thing began.
Clymer Central School is excited to announce that we will soon be the proud owner of our very own food truck. This food truck can be used in a variety of ways, including specialty lunches, fundraising, concessions, and events. This truck is also a learning experience for you. The real-world applications of math, art, business, and culinary are endless. We want you to be actively involved with this project. We are currently developing classes that will integrate the food truck into the curriculum. Currently, our art class is designing the logo for the truck that you will vote on today. Do you want to get involved? See your guidance counselor or principal for more information.
So I think the food truck, the goal for that is to provide students with more opportunities to learn in different ways, whether that's through fundraising or a new career path that maybe students didn't know they were interested in. So by bringing that new opportunity here, it's just another way to give something cool for our Clymer students.
The food truck will give our school a new learning environment and give our students a new place to learn valuable life skills such as cooking and customer service. It will also give our community a new place to buy food and a way to support our school. Our school's mission statement will be education and opportunity for all to learn new skills.
This food truck will help raise money for classes 9 through 12. It will also give us an in-depth look on how to run a business, and will give people like how to run the books, how to supply the food truck, and all the in-depths of how to run a business.
I'm excited about our food truck because I think it's going to give our students a lot of opportunity to learn things that they can't learn in the classroom. Things like planning and advertising events, budgeting and handling money, customer service, food prep, cooking. All of these skills will help them in adulthood regardless of what career path they choose.
The purpose of Clymer School owning a food truck is to educate students on the importance and morals of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a very important topic that isn't typically taught well in high school, and by getting this food truck, our students will be able to get the education they need.
For the food truck is to teach the kids to cook more than just ramen. And when I say that, everybody says, well, we love ramen, but I love ramen too. But I just think this is a great opportunity for the kids to have some cooking classes and learn food safety. And I think it'll be great to set up as a concession stand at the games and Tulip Festival and community events.
Having this opportunity to work in a food truck, I as well as others will build new skill sets and knowledge that will help us further in the future.
The food truck will benefit our school by serving as a concession stand that can be anywhere at any time.
So the food truck that we're getting this year is just like a really incredible learning opportunity for everybody, like us in the entrepreneurship class. You're learning how to run our own small business, and the students looking out from the outside can just see kind of like all the work that's going into creating a small business, so that if they ever decide to do that in the future, they're well prepared. Also, just for me personally, I'm really excited because I feel like I'll be able to bring like a different perspective as like a vegan. I can bring like that lifestyle into this food truck and just educate the people of Clymer and the school just on the diet and like the lifestyle.
I'm involved with the food truck because as a farmer, it's always enjoyable to see people enjoy the fruits of our labor. The food truck is tied to the ag program with maintenance and care of the vehicle itself. Animal science classes provides a background on animals and their needs. The greenhouse, we can raise and harvest the vegetables that will be used. And in food science, we learn how food gets from field to plate or pasture to plate depending on the menu. Also, as the FFA advisor, many animal and food related topics are discussed, and members have the opportunity to go to competitions for events catered around these topics. I'm excited for the food truck as we provide work-based learning, where skills can be developed and fine-tuned to be used in the real world post-graduation.
I think the food truck is a great opportunity for us as students to gain leadership experience, as well as being able to come together and work on a new project, which is something we haven't been able to do for a very long time. I think this food truck will make a great addition to the school because we would be able to use it for outside concessions, school activities like field day, and I think it makes a great traveling classroom and teaching tool.
I'm very excited to be involved in launching this educational business enterprise with my students to enhance their education. In 1990, our school affiliated with National FBLA to provide our students with competitive opportunities in business and career content areas. In 2002, we added a school store to provide our students with real-life work experiences in a student-based enterprise to serve our students, parents, and staff. And now, we're going to be able to introduce a food truck as a student-based enterprise in a mobile classroom as I teach entrepreneurship and hospitality management classes so that my students can gain real-life experiences, organizing, managing, running a real food service business. This will allow students an opportunity to apply all the concepts that they've been learning in my theory classes, including accounting, marketing, management, business communications, business computer applications, graphics, business law, home and career skills, entrepreneurship, to real-world businesses where instead of getting a job working for an employer, doing what they ask you to do, students can get a taste of management and business ownership. They get to choose what they produce, how they produce it, managing their resources, conducting cost analysis, setting prices, providing customer service, managing money, handling transactions, learning about the rules of supply and demand in real hands-on business situations. I hope that the experience will help my students develop soft skills such as teamwork, communication skills, patience, time management, and the leadership skills that will help them prepare for successful future careers. And just maybe spark the entrepreneurial flame in some of the students who might just choose to become a small business owner in their future.
I'm taking an entrepreneurship class for college credit and to learn how to run a business and to get work experience. I think it'll be really fun to learn how business works in depth.
Teach students how to cook good food and not just plain old regular food. It'll also teach them about food safety, which is very important. And last, it'll also teach them how to run a business.
The food truck will give us a clean workspace for serving all of our concessions, and especially during the sports season, spring sports specifically, because of track and baseball. It will also be able to teach students about running a business, customer service, and food safety. And finally, it will give community a look into what some of the students are doing and also give them food in the process.
I joined because I wanted to make a menu and cook food for other people and myself.
My studio and art students were presented the opportunity to create a brand identity for the CCS food truck. We discussed how to communicate a brand's identity through images, shapes, and colors, and the goal of making you instantly recognizable to your customers. A logo is the cornerstone of the company's identity. It needs to clearly communicate who you are, it needs to be simple, clean, and visually appealing, and it has to work in both black and white and color. This is where my students began, and now you have the chance to vote on the strongest brand identity for the CCS food truck. Each team of 2 students has designed a logo, color scheme, and truck design that captures their vision of the CCS food truck. We are going to present these designs to you, and you will vote on what you feel captures the CCS identity best.